Good morning, my darlings. How are we doing? Today is Tuesday, the 4th of March, 2025. It is 10:15 in the morning. Okay, so half my day's already gone. Not even. Right, okay, so my blood pressure, I've just taken it. Okay, so I didn't have a chance to take it this morning because, you know, life gets in the way sometimes, and I haven't taken my sugars. I haven't done that either. So, you know, but my blood pressure when I did take it about 5 minutes ago was 127/83, which is a lot better than it was yesterday. A lot better than it was yesterday. And my pulse is 88. Now, whether that's because I went for a walk up the road and back or not, I don't know. I can't tell you. I had to go to the shop. Okay, so part of my issues is that I don't go anywhere if I don't need to. Going for a walk, there has to be a purpose to the walk. If there's no purpose to the walk, why am I going for a walk? Okay, so I have to find a reason. Okay, now originally my reason was playing Pokemon Go, and I would go for a walk and I would go around the things, and that would be really cool, and that's kind of cool, right? Not a problem. Now I don't really have that. I do. I mean, like, I still play Pokemon Go. I just don't, and it's been on my phone since the day it came out. Okay, I'm telling you, it's been there since the day it came out. Problem is that I'd also get myself lost. I would get myself very, very lost. Now we're going to try anyway and be going out and going for a walk every day. I haven't managed to get the rebounder out yet. There's a lot of stuff in front of it that needs to be sorted out. So being able to go for that walk was great. Now my way in today. Okay, now here's a picker. So as we can see, I have gone up, which is not surprising. Now, there's two reasons for that. One, I have been eating, obviously, and two, oh my god, my phones are going. Okay, so I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can because it's a very busy work day for me today. As you can hear, bing, 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 bingle, 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 right? Okay, so I'm trying really hard to do that. Oh my god, hang on. No worries. Hang on. Someone just rescheduling very, very quickly. It's all good. Anywho. Jeez, oh my god. Alright. The other thing is the meds that I've had to take over the last 2 weeks have an effect on my digestive system, which means that I have been constipated for over a week. And yes, there's been a little bit of movement, but not enough to constitute everything that I have eaten in the last week. Yeah. So I've got a week's worth of food inside me still, which is not great. The fact that I've been eating a lot of salad, I'm hoping that the fibre from that will help negate the whole ew. And I'm hoping it'll give it a good shove forward. If nothing else, it'll blast it out, because we all know that fibre gives you gas and the build up, and hopefully that toxic. Anywho, the point is, I want it to work, right? So I'm hoping that next week there's going to be a huge difference, because I'm now no longer taking the meds. Okay, I'm no longer on the pain meds, thankfully. Phew. So that's a thing. Now, yesterday I had my meal. I can't remember what my meal was. Now, it wasn't any different to any of the other days. I'm just trying to see if I took a picture of it or not. Did I even write it down? No, I showed you yesterday. I showed you what I had yesterday. It's fine. Okay, so because today is Pancake Day, dun dun dun, okay, Shrove Tuesday, for those of you who don't know, is the last Tuesday before Lent, and traditionally people have pancakes. Why do they have pancakes? To get rid of the eggs and the flour and the, well, not so much the flour, but definitely the sugar from the household. So all the naughty things went into the pancakes so that you didn't have them in the house to, you know, because mostly people gave up sugar, all right, for Lent. It wouldn't be in the house to cause temptation, okay? So that was a thing. So then we have Pancake Day. So what I'm planning on doing is, instead of I'm kind of going to make a cannelloni, but instead of using pasta sheets, I'm going to make crepes and do it that way with my own homemade beef ragu, which is sitting on the shelf, so I don't have to do it. I've just got to fill up the crepes, right? So my biggest issue today is making crepes and making apple fritters. They're going to be the two things that I've got to really get into today. But, you know, it's all stuff that's been made by me. It's all stuff that's on our shelves. It's all stuff that, you know, the only things that I've had to buy today is a little bit of cheese to go on top of the cannelloni. And a little bit of milk, because I wasn't sure if we had any milk. I should have checked. I got up to the store and I panicked. I mean, that's the bottom line here. I panicked. I bought some cream, some cottage cheese, because I really like cottage cheese in my apple fritters, and I know that sounds really weird, but it's actually a thing that I really, really, really enjoy. Okay, so and it's no different to having like a slice of cheddar and some apple with that. So it's kind of like that. Now I'm going to be using buckwheat to make my apple fritters. I'm not going to be using flour. I'm going to be using buckwheat flour, so that should help in that. And I've also got some quinoa flour, so I'm going to do half and half buckwheat and quinoa, and they will be made using a little bit of the liquids are going to be the cottage cheese and some Greek yogurt, plain. Did I get 30% off or zero fat? No, I did not. Grow up. There's 3.6% fat in milk. In whole milk. 3.6% fat. Really? It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It really isn't. And I'd rather have the flavour than worry about 1.2% fat on a milk. Well, I'm maybe using 1 cup, maybe 2 cups of it. Am I bothered? No, I'm not. But I want these, the pancakes I want to be reasonably healthy. I want them to be good, but, you know, the crepes are more for Tanny than me. I'm not a big crepes girl, but I do like my fritters. So, yeah, this is all going to be apples that I canned earlier this year, or last year, sorry. So we'll see how we go with that. Yes, we will. Anywho, that's pretty much it for today. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to be filming on making videos on what I'm making today or not. It feels like I wouldn't be able to put them out till tomorrow anyway. Even if I got them done today, I wouldn't be able to edit them and have them done in time because of other meetings and appointments that I've got all day and other work that I have to do. I wouldn't be able to get the video out till tomorrow, and it feels like it would be kind of like it was Pancake Day yesterday and this is what we did. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Let's be honest, there is nothing wrong with that. So we'll just see how we go. Oh, and I got a couple of bananas because, you know, sometimes bananas in in pancakes, you know. Sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Today is a day. Are we gonna worry about the setbacks? No, we're not. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. I've got a little bit of work to do in the living room today so that I can clear space so I can get that rebounder down, because I've also got my walker in there as well, which is usually parked in front of the rebounder, which makes accessing the rebounder difficult. Yeah, so we'll see how we go. We're going to do what we can do, and there's nothing else that we can do, you know. I will say this. I almost let other people derail me completely, because a year ago I stopped smoking. I didn't quit. I just stopped. Okay? Because I'm not a quitter. Okay? I just stopped doing it. It didn't bother me anymore. It wasn't a thing. There's only been a couple of occasions where I thought, oh yeah, maybe. No. Even other people smoking around me doesn't bother me. Okay, it really, really doesn't bother me. But this last couple of weeks, I have genuinely been at the point where I've wanted to turn around to Tanny and say, go and get me some cigarettes. Or go and get me some baccy, because I used to roll my own, right? And I stopped myself from doing that. And I said to a friend of mine, because I actually made a note of it today on my Facebook and said, you know, this is actually what's been going. This is how stressed I've been. That I almost did. And I've had people saying, no, don't do it. And I've said, I didn't do it. If you read it, it says I didn't do it. But, you know. And then I said something to a friend of mine, and I kind of sat there and I went, isn't that what I've let people do? So what I said to my friend was, I'm not going to let other people's behaviour derail mine. Or what I'm doing for my greater good. And I sat there and I went, oh, I just kicked my own ass. So, my thought is this. As much as the whole 1 meal a day thing is great and it's wonderful and it's probably a really good idea for me and that kind of stuff, I need to not give up on what I was doing. What I was doing was what was best for me. The numbers prove it. Okay, there's no ifs or buts or maybes on that. Okay, the numbers tell you everything you need to know, right? I've let my own fears and other people's behaviour derail me. And that's not okay. So what I will be doing is I will be starting the water fast again. Just not this week. I need to get through this week. I have my friend arriving on next week, which will be exciting. Jules will be here next week. I can't wait for that. So if I start again next week, on maybe Monday, okay. I think, you know, I think it'll be a good thing. I do think it'll be a good thing. I need to give myself some grace this week. Which is another thing that I keep telling people, is that you need to give yourself some grace. Well, I need to give myself some grace, and I need to start listening to my own stuff, right? So next Tuesday I will be starting the fast again. Next Tuesday. Why Tuesday? I don't know, because I started that as my weigh-in day. So let's stick to it. Okay. So Tuesday I will be starting the fast. Monday I will be having breakfast and nothing from that point. So technically I'll be starting it on Monday after breakfast. But my official full day of water or liquids, as in, the herbal tea and water, will be from the Tuesday. I have to give myself some grace, but I also can't let other people derail me either. And just because their behaviour is disgusting, why should I make my behaviour, mirror them? So I'm working on it. And I'm finding I'm kicking my ass a lot. And that's okay, because we will get there. We will get there. We need to do 13 stone in 14 weeks. And that's what we got to do. Okay? So we will get there. We will. And I will do it day by day, step by step. Okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow. And have a good one. Give yourself some grace. Bye.